Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another Riverhead News Review podcast. I'm web editor Graham Parpan. With me, as always, is news review editor Michael White and associate web editor Vera Chinisi. Sorry, Vera, I almost screwed up your title there. And this is the Vera Chinisi show, basically, today. A lot going on in your world and the things you cover. And one of the stories you had in today's news review was about the school board meeting the other night, and they discussed the budget, and not a lot of people in attendance.
As well there was, but most of them were teachers and administrators. As far as parents go, I didn't really see a lot of parents, and that's what we chose to lead the story with, because basically we've already reported the nuts and bolts of the budget, but it was really notable how little public comment there was at this meeting. Now, I've covered probably a half dozen school boards on the East End, and I would say for Riverhead's size, it generally gets the least parent turnout over any other school district that I've covered.
Why do you think that is, Vera?
Well, I think part of that is the demographic. In Riverhead, you have a lot of working families. You have homes where both the parents work, so it's difficult to get to these meetings. And also, we did mention on the website that Nancy Carney and the school board will be presenting the budget at different schools in the district throughout the month. So maybe parents are waiting until the presentation comes to the school nearest them.
Did the school board discuss the 40 positions that are going to be eliminated?
Very, very briefly, the middle school principal, Andrea Picard, gave a presentation, and she did discuss some of the positions that would be cut. It was just really briefly touched upon, and nobody in the audience spoke about it. The only audience members who spoke were Sal Mastropolo, who attends all the meetings, and former board member Nancy Gassert.
So no outcry from teachers over these layoffs?
Well, no public outcry.
Yeah. What did the people who did speak at the meeting, what did they have to say about the budget?
You mean the audience members?
Yeah.
Well, Sal Mastropolo pointed out an error on one of the forms, and Nancy Gassert basically just, she kind of talked about charter schools and how unfair it is that the district taxpayers are taxed for the charter school in our district. And that was really it. Nobody else had anything else to say.
And switching over to some lighter news, you also had the cover story today, Vera, and you wrote about a young man from Riverhead. And tell me a little bit about what he's up to.
Yes, his name is Tarek. He's 22 years old, and he is a learning disabled and mostly deaf young man. And this May, he'll be riding 230 miles over 5 days from Manhattan to Washington, D.C., with the goal of raising $2,400 for causes that are dedicated to climate sustainability.
Tariq's mother described him as deaf. Does he communicate by sign language?
He does not. He reads lips, and he wears a hearing aid, so he'll be communicating with his mother via Bluetooth while he's on the road.
Wow. And could you explain the sort of dynamic between mother and son there?
She is just so proud of him. She knew how much fun and how much it meant to him. He did a 2-day ride for MS last summer, and she knew that he just enjoyed it so much. So then when she heard about this ride, she said, "You're doing it." And yeah, she's so proud, because when Tarek was born, doctors told her that he would never walk or talk, and now here he is riding 230 miles, which is something that I don't think that I could do. So.
Wow, nice job.
Yeah, it's an interesting story. Well, for Vera Chinisi and Michael White, I'm Graham Parpan. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and to also check us out on Facebook. You can also check out me and Mike on Thursday mornings on WRIV with Bruce Tria. How did you think about that today? How did you think
1390. I thought it went really well.
Yeah,
we got some good feedback too. So
1390 a.m. from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Thursdays. Thanks for listening.